Okay, let us take precepts. Sadhu, sadhu, sukhi hotu, nibbanasa, pacayo hotu. Sadhu, sadhu, namo dhammi. Sadhu, anumoditabang. Sadhu, khamami khamitabang. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Aham Bhante Tisaranena saha dasa pabaja silang Athanga samanagatam uposatha silang dhammang yajami anugaham katva silang detha me bhante dutiyampi aham bhante tisaranena saha dasa pabajja silang Athanga samanagatam uposatha silang dhammang yajami anugaham katva silang detha me bhante tatiyampi aham bhante tisaranena saha dasa pabajja silang Athanga samanagatam uposatha silang dhammang yajami anugaham katva silang detha me bhante yang aham vadami tang vadetha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami, dhammam saranam gacchami, sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Sarana-gamanam paripunnam Panatipata veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Adinna dana veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. Abrahmacharya veramani sikkhapadang samadhiyami. मुसावादा वेरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि सुरामेरय मज्जपमादठाना वेरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि विकालभोजन वेरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि नच गीतवादित विसुखदर्शन वेरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि मालागंध विलेपन धारणा मंडना विभूषण ठान वेरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि उच्चासयन महासयन वेरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि जात रूप रजत पटिगहना वेरमणि सिक्खापदं समादियामि इदं मे शीलं आसवक्खया वहं होतु इदं मे पुण्यं निब्बानस्य पचयो होतु तिसरनेन सह दश पवजा शीलं अठंग समनागतं उपोषता शीलं धम्मं साधुकं सुरक्षितं कृत्वा अपमादेन सम्पादेथ साधु 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 Okay, so before we begin, I want to pay respect to the Buddha by a stanza. So please listen attentively. Buddho loke samuppanno hitaya sabhapaninam Dhammo loke samuppanno sukhaya sabhapaninam Sangho loke samuppanno punyam khetam manutarang Loke tinai lokama Buddho chararya satyala yathartha ruple Buddh garne arahang samma sambuddho Sabhapaninang sampurna prani haruko Hitaya lokik lokutar dubai sukh kalyan ko nimti Samuppanno udayaka surya jai utpati bhai bakshinu bhayo Dhammo marga gyan phal gyan nirvan pariyati jamma dasota dharma Sukhaya dev manushya nirvan tin prakar ko sukh hona ko nimti Samuppanno ramro gari utpati bhai niklera ayo Anutarang samatulya barabar na bhai uttam hunu bhayeko Punya khetang kusal punya bijako thupro ropne malilo khetbari jastai hunu bhayeko Sangho char marga sthan char phal sthan jamma uttam arya ashta sangha Samuppanno udayaka surya jai utpati bhai bakshinu bhayo Iti piso bhagavaraham samma sambuddho Vijacharana sampanno sugato lokavidhu Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarathi sattha deva manussanam buddho bhagavati. Icevang navahi gunehi lokami kiti vyapitang atulang dhamma rajanang vandamiti sadharang. Icevang navahi gunehi iarata ādinava gunharule lokami sato kasa sanghara भन्ने तिनै लोकमा कीर्ति व्यापितं कीर्ति प्रख्यात भई फैलिरहनु भएको अतुलं शील समाधि प्रज्ञा अति ज्यादा भएर समतुल्य पनि हुनु नभएको धम्म राजानं धर्मका राजा भई बक्सिनु भएको सर्वज्ञ भगवान बुद्धलाई तीही काया वचन र मन तिनद्वारहरूले साधारण गौरवपूर्वक आधार भएर वन्दामी गुणलाई जपी रूपारमण गरी दुई हात जोडी वन्दना गर्दछु भगवान। Okay, so I was not feeling so well these past few days, so I did not prepare for any Dhamma discussions here, but today I feel okay. I think can do. So we can start again another series of our Dhamma discussion. So this Vasa we have finished learning Patthana. After that, Chula Kamma Vibhanga Sutta from Majjhima Nikaya. Then after that we finish Devaduta Sutta from Majjhima Nikaya. So this Vasa we can learn a lot of pariyatti, many suttas and many dhammas. So now I was thinking, what topic should I choose again for this next series? Then while thinking, I thought, just recently we finished talking about the different kinds of hell and different kinds of suffering in hell. So after that, I think it would be fit to talk about the ways we can avoid hell, the ways we can avoid being reborn in hell. So, in the Buddha's time, the Buddha had a very good way of teaching the Dhamma to the people. Right? When you read the Dhamma, when you see the suttas, there is always like a pattern. The Buddha usually teaches in a pattern. So that we call it like Desanakama, the order of teaching. So, there is the order of training, Sīla, after Sīla comes Samadhi, after Samadhi comes Panya. So that is the order of training, right? If we do not train in Sīla, we cannot train ourselves in concentration. If we do not have Sīla and Samadhi, we cannot develop wisdom to attain Nibbana. So this is the order of training. Similarly, there is the order of practice. The 7 Visuddhi. So that is the order of practice. When we are practicing meditation, we have to practice from Sīla Visuddhi, Citta Visuddhi, Ditthi Visuddhi, up to Jnana Dasana Visuddhi, right? Step by step. We cannot skip. So the Dhamma is very beautiful. Beautiful in the beginning, beautiful in the middle, and beautiful in the end. Because of the teaching way of the Buddha is very chronological, very systematic. So I was also thinking about something like that, taking from the Buddha's teaching method to share the Dhamma here, which we call as the gradual training. Have you heard about the gradual training? In Pali we call Ānupubbī Kathā. Ānupubbī Kathā. It is the gradual teachings or the gradual training. We will not say training, Katha. Katha here means, discourses. Gradual discourses the Buddha give to the listeners. So it is in a step, like Sīla, Samadhi, Panya is 3-step training, right? So this Ānupubbī Kathā or gradual discourses, it is of 6 steps. So Buddha used to teach the listener in 6 different steps, no? Gradually. So the first one we call is as Dāna Kathā. You know? Dāna Kathā, the talk on generosity. The talk on Dāna. Dāna Kathā here does not mean stories of Dāna. No, it is not story. Okay, Katha here means talk. It is a talk given about Dāna. Then after, when the Buddha talk about Dāna, you know, people's mind inclined towards Kusala, because Dāna is Kusala. Then when their mind is inclining towards Dāna, then the Buddha teaches gradually, he shifts his Dhamma talk to the teaching of Sīla. We call Sīla Katha. So after people think, doing Dāna is good, I should do Dāna, I should do Dāna. Then the Buddha shifts slowly. He starts talking about the benefits of Sīla. Then what happens? We should also practice Sīla. Everybody in their mind will have, I should practice Sīla. Then what does the Buddha do? Again, he shifts his mind, his topic, slowly, gradually, towards the heaven. Sagga Katha. He talks about the benefits, results of Dāna and Sīla. So if you do Dāna, if you do Sīla, you will be reborn in heaven. You know, Sagga Katha. So Buddha will explain about various kinds of sensual pleasures we can experience in the Deva realm. So at this point, the listener mind will be, I want to go to Deva realm, I want to enjoy such pleasure, I want to go there, I want to do more Dāna, I want to practice more Sīla, so that I can go there. So when everybody starts thinking about that, the Buddha again shifts slowly to another topic. It's called Kānaban, ādinava Kathā in Pali. The danger of sensual pleasure. So when everybody is thinking about enjoying sensual pleasure, the Buddha gradually changes to the danger of sensual pleasure. So he starts talking about if someone reborn in Deva realm, if they are enjoying sensual pleasure, what danger they have to come upon. You know, what dangers they have to, what dukkha they might face. So when the Buddha finished talking about Kānaban, ādinava Kathā, then everybody are afraid. Oh no, cannot go to Deva realm now. They don't want Deva realm anymore. What to do? Their mind is confused. They don't know what to do. They don't want to go Deva realm anymore. Then the Buddha slowly shifts his topic. He will show them the way. Nekkhamma, ānisamsa Kathā. You know, the fruits of renunciation. So the Buddha will say, you should let go of sensual pleasure, renounce and practice meditation. The benefit of renunciation. Nekkhamma, ānisamsa Kathā. The fruits of renunciation. Then when their mind is fixed, okay, they want to let go of all sensual pleasure. Their mind is fixed on practicing meditation. Now their mind is ready to understand the Dhamma. Then in the end, the Buddha talks about Catu sacca Kathā, the 4 noble truths. So the Buddha will talk about 4 noble truths, and when their mind is ready, they want to meditate. Based on that concentration, they listen about the 4 noble truths, then they realize Magga, Phala and Nibbana. So in this way, the Buddha has given talks to many of his listeners. We call it the gradual discourses given by the Buddha. So he starts with Dāna, you know, then he goes to Sīla, then he goes to the results of Dāna and Sīla is heaven. Then he says about the dangers of sensual pleasure. Then he talks about the fruits of relinquishment, renunciation. And in the end, he talks about the Four Noble Truths. In this way, people used to understand the Dhamma deeply. In this way, people could listen to the Dhamma calmly, with interest, because their mind is always interesting. It's always interesting. So I also want to start this series of gradual discourses, starting from Dāna Katha. Okay? So for you to remember these 6 trainings, 6 gradual discourses, may you please repeat after me. Okay. Dāna Katha, Sīla Katha, Sagga Katha, Kānaban ādinava Katha, Nekkhamma ānisamsa Katha, Catu sacca Katha. These are the 6 gradual discourses delivered by the Buddha in various places. So today, I will start our talk regarding about Dāna. So, what is Dāna? In Pali we say Dāna. In Sanskrit also we say Dāna. In Nepali also we say Dāna. I don't know how you say in Vietnamese. Okay, so this is called Dāna, is giving something. Okay, so if you understand simply, Dāna means to give something. Either it be money, either it be any kind of help, you can give Dāna. Giving something we understand as Dāna. But just simply understanding it in that way is not sufficient, is not enough. Why? Because if we go deep into this topic, then we can understand many things we should pay attention when we are doing Dāna. Okay? So first thing, Dāna, let me make it simple for you to understand. So we can understand Dāna in 3 layers. Okay, 3 different layers. The first one is Dāna, okay, giving something. But if you say giving something, but rooted inside should be a feeling of renunciation. Okay, without having the intention of renunciation, that Dāna we cannot say is proper Dāna. Should have a feeling of Sagga in Pali, renunciation. So with renunciation, what will happen? Your mind also should be happy with that Dāna. So in these 3 layers we should understand Dāna. So first, if physically you give something with your body, with your hand. But in your mind, should have a feeling of letting go, feeling of Sagga, renunciation. Then also, because of that feeling, you should also be happy. Then only we can consider it as kusala. What is the meaning? Kusala. Everybody say kusala, kusala a lot. Every day we say kusala how many times? Many times. So let us understand what is kusala first. If we do not understand kusala, we cannot do kusala, right? If we understand kusala, we can do kusala correctly. So kusala is combination of 2 words, ku and sala. Ku plus sala is equals to kusala. So here ku means very disgusting. The meaning of ku means disgusting, very ugly, very disgusting. Sala means to shake. To shake. Shake. To shake disgusting Dhamma. That's why. Or we can also say to destroy. To destroy or to shake disgusting dhammas. What dhammas are disgusting? In your mind, if you have lobha, it is disgusting. In your mind, if you have dosa, it is disgusting. It is ugly. In your mind, if you have moha, it is ugly. So, when these things are destroyed, what is there? What is there? Kusala. Okay. Kuchite papake dhamme. You know, ku here means kuchite papake dhamme. Kuchite, very disgusting. Papake dhamme, bad dhammas, ugly dhammas, akusala dhammas. Kuchite papake dhamme salayanti chalayanti kampenti vidhamseti ethati kusalo. This is the meaning in dictionary. Kuchite papake dhamme, the disgusting akusala dhamma, salayanti, it will shake off. Chalayanti, it will move. Kampenti, it will quake. You know, kampana is quake or like earthquake. Kampenti. Vidhamsenti, it will destroy. That is why it is called kusala. Understand? Kuchite papake dhamme salayanti chalayanti kampenti vidhamsenti ethati kusalo. So this is the meaning of kusala. So whatever, when we are doing dana, let us see, for example, when you have good saddha, when you believe in workings of karma, you do dana. At that time, your mind is it disgusting? Is it have these dirty dhammas? No. Does your mind have lobha when you are doing dana? Does your mind have dosa? Does your mind have moha? No. So your mind is filled with alobha, adosa, and if you believe in karma, amoha. So these dhammas, what happened to them? They're shaken off. You know, they are destroyed. That is why we call kusala. But not only that, another thing also we should understand here about kusala is, okay, so sometimes we do dana, but we don't do dana just out of pure faith. You know, there are many ways people can give things. So we should understand how are we giving dana. That is very important to understand. So for example, sometimes some people give dana because of attachment. You know, I like this person. So if I give something to him or her, she will like me back. He will like me back. You know, usually the young people, they do like that. So they buy expensive gift and they give to, if a man, then they will give to the lady. If a lady, then she will give to the man. What is the intention? Is the intention, this is dana, this is kusala? Is it good? No. What is the intention? Lobha. So, although the act is giving, but what dhammas are in his mind? Kuchite papake dhamme. He still have those disgusting lobha, dosa, moha. So can we say it as kusala? Right? So we should understand kusala in this way. Okay, those dhammas, when these akusala dhamma are not in our mind, there is kusala. So it can be in many different ways how we do kusala. Then another thing also about kusala is it is blameless. You know, it should be blameless. Okay, if someone can blame us doing something, we cannot say it is kusala. Anavajja, you know. So anavajja, that is one factor for being kusala. Blameless here means if you do something, one, the mind should be blameless. If the mind have lobha, dosa, moha, it is worthy of blame.
Worthy of blame by who? By the wise. If you have dosa in your mind, the wise will blame you. If you have lobha in your mind, the wise will blame you. Also, you yourself will blame. Why is my mind like this? Always angry, always lobhi, always lobha, always moha. So you yourself will also blame you. Other people will also blame you. So if there is kusala, it should be blameless. Kusalang anavajja sukha vipako lakano akusalang vidamsanang rasang. So this is also another meaning for kusala. Kusalang, so what is kusala here? Anavajja sukha vipaka lakano. Also the characteristics of kusala is sukha vipaka, happy result. If you are doing something kusala, it will always give you happy result. It cannot give you unhappy result. For example, you do Dāna, you come to here meditate, when you remember about this thing, will you feel sukha, happy or not? So if you are doing really kusala, you have a chance to meet Sadoji, maybe you offer something to Sadoji. When you remember that, what will you feel? Happy. Sukha vipaka lakhano, that is kusala. It will have happy result. When you remember it, also you will have happy result. After that, in your next life, also it will give you happy result. Kusalang anavajja sukha vipaka lakhano akusalang vidhamsana rasam. And to akusala dhammas, it will destroy. Vidhamsana, it will destroy akusala. It will remove akusala. It will decrease the akusala. So, understanding this much, I think understand about this one word, right? Kusala. Why is it called kusala? There are many definitions, if you see in Pali, about this one word, kusala. Many ways the commentaries have explained. So we can understand this word perfectly. So now, after you have learned about kusala, I want to ask you, if someone comes to you, you should offer, we are building a monastery, you should offer. Then maybe you don't have much money at the time. So I can offer only $100, so please take $100. Then that person says, you live in such big house, we are expecting at least $50,000 from you. Please offer $50,000. Then you say, brother, sister, please understand, now is difficult time for me. I cannot offer so much. I can offer only 100 rupees. So you and this person go back and forth. Back and forth. You're negotiating. So you are telling $100. He is asking for $50,000. Then what will happen after 5 minutes? How will you feel in your mind? Not happy, right? We'll have anger. Then, just to remove him, take, you sign $50,000. Then he go happily, but you will be unhappy. Sukha vipaka lakhano. So, what is the characteristics? Are you happy? You are not happy. So, if there is kusala in your mind, you should be happy. Sukha vipaka lakhano. So, you lost money, you lost kusala, and you even lost the punya. So although from outside you might think, I donated 50,000, but in reality what is happening? Akusala, having akusala in the mind. So if we do not understand the meaning of kusala, although we think we are doing dana, actually that dana cannot be pure. It will be mixed with this kind of kuchita dhamma, dirty dhammas. It will make your dana dirty. Okay, your dana cannot be pure. Your dana cannot be blameless. It will be what? It will be blameworthy. The wise will blame such kind of dana. Should not do. So we should be very careful when we are offering about our mind, about the state of our mind. You know, there are these 36 dhammas, the Buddha said. It's called Vanchana Dhamma. So these 36 dhamma are like very near to kusala. So although people think they are doing kusala, but what happens? In the end, they end up doing more akusala than kusala. Yeah, for sure, you letting go $50,000, okay, that is kusala, a little bit. But most of the time you did it because of dosa, just to send this person away. So mostly it will be akusala. You know, there are many ways people offer. Sometimes they offer with lobha, like I give example already, right? If I give gift to this person, he or she will like me. Sometimes they want to be famous. You know, if I offer this much, nobody offer yet. So I can be very famous in the community. Cetana aham bhikkhave kammam vadami. So the intention is what kamma. Buddha calls volition as kamma. So if your intention is bad, no matter what you do, cannot say is good kamma. It will be bad kamma. So if you do dana to be famous, then what is kusala or akusala? You should remember this stanza. Kusalang anavajja sukha vipaka lakhano. Okay, only this one line is enough for you to memorize, right? Anavajja sukha vipaka lakhano. That is the meaning of kusala. Should be blameless and the result should be happy. Happy result. Then sometimes, okay, if someone does this kind of dana, okay, with dosa, sometimes you are going, traveling alone in the forest. Someone come with a gun or a knife. Okay, give me everything. What happens? You will do. You are giving, but this is kusala or akusala. You will do out of dosa, right? You are fear. You are afraid. Okay, take everything, whatever you need, take. But that cannot say kusala, because when you remember back, sukha vipaka or dukkha vipaka, it will be dukkha vipaka, right? You cannot be happy with that dana. Yes, similarly, sometimes when people are arranging for dana, they invite many people. Come, we do joint dana. Then when Bhantes come, they are always telling, Bhante, I arranged this, I arranged that. Without me, these many people cannot come. Only because of me, I can do this way, I can do that way. Okay, dana is very short, but his talking is a lot, mana, so a lot of mana. So that is also making the dana very dirty. So this kind of dirty dana, if it gives result, if by some kamma someone go to hell, then what will they become? King Yama. King Yama. Although in hell they will suffer half time. Okay, because of a little bit kusala, they can enjoy some pleasure. So there are some King Yama, during the day they experience divine pleasure. Then when night comes, they have to go to hell and suffer again. Some king, in the night time, they can enjoy divine pleasure. Daytime, they will have to suffer in hell. Why? Because when they were doing kamma, it was being dirty with akusala. So this kind of result will happen. If they become peta, then they can become asura kaya, although bad destination, asura. Big body, very ugly. They also have to suffer, but they have some power. They can fight with the deva, We recite in Tadaka Sutta, right? The fighting between deva and asura, like that. They have some power, but they are suffering. Then if it gives result as animal, will become white elephant, Yeah, white elephant, very beautiful. Maybe it can be royal elephant, but it's elephant. Because the Dāna become polluted, dirty because of akusala dhamma. So we should be very careful with our mind. Okay, you think you are meditating, but the whole day maybe you are angry with fellow meditator. So, although you are sitting with eyes closed, but you are thinking, why is this person doing like this? Why is that person doing like this? Are you doing kusala or akusala the whole day? Akusala, the whole day, Kusalang anavaja sukha vipaka lakano akusalang vidhamsana rasang. It should remove akusala. It should be happy. Your mind should always be happy. If your mind has kusala, it will always be happy. If your mind is not happy, we cannot say it is kusala. It should be blameless. Should not be blameable by the wise. Should not have blame by the wise. So when we are doing dana, it should be supported with a feeling of renunciation, right? Sagga. So you should have the feeling of letting go. Maybe you like something. Because of this, my attachment is increasing. I should let go. I should let go and I should offer it to someone who really needs. So when you can really let go in this way, you will have happy feeling. Because you can win over your lobha. When you can overcome your lobha, we will be happy. Remembering that dana, you will always be happy. In this way, we should understand. The Buddha, the Bodhisattva can do 5 kinds of maha renunciation. Do you know them? What do we call that in Pali? Pancha maha parichaga, right? When we recite Ratana Sutta. You remember Ratana Sutta? Pancha maha parichage lokattachariyang nyatattachariyang buddhattacariyanti tisso chariyayo pachima bhaveka pavokanting. Lokattachariyang, for the welfare of the world. Nyatattachariyang, for the welfare of family and friends. Buddhattachariyang, for the attainment of Sammasambuddhi. What did he do? Pancha maha parichaga. He could relinquish 5 things. Normal people cannot relinquish, These are the things only bodhisattvas can do. For us, normal people, okay, we can offer money. We earn money, we can offer money. It is easy or not? Offering money easy? Offering food easy? Okay, if someone asks you, my one eye is blind, please give me one eye. Can you offer or not? Difficult. Okay, you will say maybe, okay, you go to hospital, whatever the hospital bill, I will pay. But I cannot offer you my eye, right? Maybe you can pay for that person's treatment, but you cannot offer the eye. Why? It is only the practice of bodhisattvas. Normal people cannot do. If someone asks you kidney, oh, my kidney is not working, I need one kidney, please offer me one kidney. How many people will be happy to give? Only one. Okay. But let's see in real situation. Let's see in real situation, we cannot say, because the mind, is difficult. If, Bodhisattva, he can offer his limbs without thinking about the other person, whether he is my mother, father, brother, or even a random person. Even a random person. Ask, the Buddha say, how many times he offer his eye in samsara? You can see the stars in the sky, right? More than the stars you can see in the sky, he have offered his eye so many times. Only it is the practice of Bodhisattva. Okay, then this is Anga Parichaga. Then Putta Parichaga. I don't know how many of you have children, but if someone comes and asks you, I need worker in my house, please give me your children. I need worker in the kitchen to clean the toilet. I need someone. I need a slave. Please offer me your children. Okay, are you happy to offer? Or you will beat him and send him away? How many of you can offer if someone asks you your children? Vesantara. When Jujak Brahman come to Vesantara, he said the same thing, give me your children. I need slaves in my home. So he had one son, one daughter. Vesantara king, just give. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, idam me punyam, sabanyutanya anasa, pachayo hotu. Because of this Dāna, may I be able to attain Buddhahood in this way. He aspired and he gave. Not only he gave, in front of him he started beating. The Jujaka started beating his son and children. They are crying and crying and he's taking them away. But he can't let go. That is also very difficult. That's why Mahaparichaga, very difficult to let go. Then Dhariya Parichaga. Bhariya. What is Bhariya? Wife. Many lives, someone come to Bodhisattva, ask for, you have the most beautiful wife in the whole city. Please offer me your wife. I want to make her my wife. Okay, take. Like that. We can see people fighting for lady, Panchapapi. You know the story, right? Two kings fighting for Panchapapi. Someone are like that. But the Bodhisattva is not like that. They can relinquish. Then, okay, how many finish? Dāna Parichaga. Great wealth, not normal wealth. The Buddha, Bodhisattva can relinquish great wealth because many lives he did so many dana. He's always very rich. Bodhisattva is very rich, always as a king or as a very rich businessman. So every life they can just let go. Akiti. He had inheritance 80 crore. 80 crore of money at that time. Then he think, my mother, my father passed away. They left me this much money. Now, after that, they cannot take any money away, but I will take this money with me. When I pass away, I will take this money with me. There is only one way I can take this money with me when I pass away, is to do Dāna. He believed in Kamma and Kamma result. So, he announced in the whole city, everybody, whoever need whatever, you can come to my house and take. 1 week. For 1 week, people line up outside his house, come inside, see whatever they need, they take. He's very happy. 1 week, continuously they come, they take money, gold, many things, but not finish. Okay, how many of us can invite someone to our kuti? Okay, come to my kuti. Whatever you see, please take. I do Dāna. Can you do? If you invite me, maybe I take your laptop, your phone. Bhante, please don't take that. No? Or maybe before inviting, you will hide. Maybe hide all the precious. Maybe send to another kuti. Okay, listen. Okay, now you come to my kuti. Take whatever. Because this is the practice of bodhisattvas. Those who can become Buddha, they will do in this way. Their mind is like that. Not for normal people. Then, okay, Akiti, after 1 week, what he thought? This is never going to end. I want to meditate. This is not going to finish. So what did he do? He leave windows open, all the door open, and he left. Thinking whoever can come and stay, take whatever they need. I already offered. I will not wait and give them. I will leave everything open and I will go. In this way, Akiti could relinquish 80 crore of his inherited money, Very Dāna parichana, not easy. Normal little rupees is okay, easy. But the way Bodhisattva did is great. That's why Mahaparichana. Then in the last, Jivita Parichana, his whole life, even his own life, he, from Kathmandu on our way to the monastery, there is one temple. We say Namo Buddha. At that time, there the Bodhisattva, our Siddhartha Gautama, was there practicing. Then in that place, Namo Buddha, he saw the, hungry tigress and her cubs. So when he saw them, he thought, they will die. If I don't do anything, they will die. Because the tigress also can no energy. So even he give his hand, they cannot bite. Very weak. So he take one knife, cut meat from his leg. He start cutting meat from his leg and he give to the mother. The mother can eat a little bit. Slowly cutting piece by piece from his leg, offering to the tigress. Then the tigers have a little bit energy, the cubs have energy. Then what did he do? He sleep over there. Then they start eating slowly. But his mind happy. Kusalang anavajja sukha vipaka lakhano akusalang vidhamsana rasam. This is the proper way to do Dāna. It's mentioned in commentary. How can Bodhisattva not feel pain? So the commentary explains here, how can the Bodhisattva cut his limb and not feel pain? Actually, because of piti. Because of, he has so strong piti. Like only Bodhisattva's mind can have this kind of piti when doing this kind of Dāna. Normal people, this piti never arises. So those people who have already received prophecy and they are path to the Buddhahood, they have strong piti. So this piti covers their whole body. So although it's painful, because of the piti, they can do. They can be happy, their mind is calm because of very strong piti. The desire to become Buddha. Because they know when they are doing this Dāna, it is for fulfillment of parami. They can become Buddha in the future. So strong piti arises in them. Because of this strong piti, they can do such Mahaparichana. Okay, so today time finished. Actually, I just finished 15%, not even half of what I thought I would talk about. But so we can continue about Dāna tomorrow and another days. So with this, may you all be able to do Dāna, which is free from blame and which is full of only kusala. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Anyone wants to invite me to their kuti? I'm joking.
questions. So if somebody invite people, let's say, to invite for arms round, so they have the happy mind. So they don't have lower also, those also. But there is more, no? Even he is happy, there is more. Because he inviting the bhikkhu and wish to be like something.
If he believes in karma and karma result, if he knows doing dana is good, and if he believes that this will give happy result, so that have wisdom, that is jnana sampayukta.
But if he offered the dana and he wish like, let's say, to be the foremost disciple, anything, he wish. But actually there is no such thing like that, only the
so we can say avijja.
That is avijja.
Yeah.
So
knowing as person is avijja.
Yeah. So you still have more, but his mind is happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's still not so pure.
That kind of dana is because for cause and effect, Bhante. This is like thinking about the dana should not have akusala. If he is thinking about such and such bhikkhu, he is not making his dana impure. Understand? He is knowing wrongly. But when he is doing dana, his mind is always happy. Not with this dana, he is not akusala with this dana. There is moha, of course there is avijja, tanha, upadana, moha of knowing wrongly. But knowing wrongly, he is doing something good, and this good itself is not mixed with anything. But okay, knowing also wrongly, he is doing something good, but he is not also happy with his dana. Then it's impure dana. Understand, Bhante? With this specific dana, he should not have any akusala. Yes, separate part. Maybe today mic very not good. It fall off many times.
So the dana can be by the mind also, by service also, not just with the physical materials, something like that.
Usually it won't be so strong, just thinking. Tomorrow we will go deeper, Bhante. We will go down the rabbit hole. Deeper and deeper. You will understand deeper about dana.
If somebody, Bhante, give the one kidney was donated. One kidney was donated because he felt that person needed it immediately. He gave the kidney. So then, but that is kusala.
Yeah, of course it is kusala offering. But as a bhikkhu vinaya rule, bhikkhus cannot give their like personal belongings to lay people. So like blood donation, bhikkhu can give to another bhikkhu. If another bhikkhu need kidney, okay, we can give. Okay, but if a lay person need, for example, or if a kapiya or something need, then it is not suitable for bhikkhu to give to random lay people. So there is this rule, we get dukkhatapati. So in terms of vinaya, we can say is apati. But in terms of abhidhamma, if we just see abhidhamma, it is big kusala.
Bhikkhu to bhikkhu can be given.
Yes, bhikkhu can give to another bhikkhu. So usually if bhikkhus want to do blood donation, they should have intention. May this blood be received by another bhikkhu. Okay, with intention to give blood to another bhikkhu, you can donate blood. But if you have intention, whoever needs this blood, may they take. So in the blood bank, anyone can take, right? So mostly will be lay people, of course. So it is like giving to unrelated person. So if we give to unrelated person, it is apati. So according to Vinaya, is like that. But Abhidhamma wise is always kusala, is always dana.
His question is, how can we do Dāna without Lobha, Dosa and Moha? So I have to say, maybe wait for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. We will go deep. If I just say now, we'll be very shocked. So, but because this is about topic about Dāna, right? Dāna Kathā. So we will go very deep. So we will go deep and we will understand it clearly. For blood relation, mother, father, we can give our personal belongings. But I'm not sure about other things. Like usually Pindapata, we can, even if our father, mother is sick, we can go for Pindapata. So whatever food we receive, we can give to our mother, to our father, who are related by blood. And we can ask with blood relations, without invitation, we can ask. But giving, usually, or mother and father, when they are sick, we can give in this way. To others, usually not so proper. For bhikkhu will be apati, for Sīla no problem. Blood donation. She's asking about blood donation, like campaign, some campaign. So they have like program, blood donation program. So many Bhante they go and offer. So we don't know who will use, right? And in this case, for Sīla is okay, no problem. But for bhikkhu, yeah, apati. But if they have intention, okay, I just said, with intention to offer another bhikkhu, they can offer. Well, that is the way. You should have intention. May this blood only be used. Even you can say to the nurse, only give to someone like me. They do or they don't do is up to them. But to protect your vinaya, you can tell them, I offer only to bhikkhus. So please use for someone like me. Okay. If they do or not do, up to them. Don't investigate more. Need to be skillful.
Maybe the bhikkhu of same like Theravada, minor, and if they offer to minor, bhikkhu is not counted.
No. Only Theravada. Theravada, only Theravada.
They are Buddhist.
Our ordination is not the same. So our ordination is different. So the rules are different.
Also cannot offer for Samanera.
Possible, Samanera, okay.
Can Bhantes look after the mother and father when they are old?
Yes, the Buddha have given us this permission. When the mother and father are old, we can take care. We can take care. Like for father, we can do everything. For mother, although we cannot touch, but we can take care in allowable way. Like even like bhikkhu can go for Pindapata, and he can share his food with them. So even that means, in the olden times, Pindapata was the only place for bhikkhu to receive anything. So even in the daytime they used to go Pindapata, If they want to build a house, they used to go Pindapata daytime. And they are not collecting food, they are collecting clay, mud, rocks. So whatever they receive, they bring back to the monastery and they start building. So whatever things they need is the way by Pindapata, ancient time. So if mother and father are sick, okay, they can go Pindapata and receive medicine, or receive anything, and they can come and give. That is the meaning here, not only food. So meaning is they can search. Bhikkhus can go and search for required things for their mother and father. So nowadays, if the mother is sick, bhikkhu can go and search for a nurse and bring the nurse to take care of his mother. That is also searching. We can understand it that way. Her question is, can bhikkhus receive food items after 12 o'clock? Although they do not eat, can they receive? So it is tricky, Here, after 12 o'clock, we are not even allowed to touch. For example, some food is offered already. After 12 is become unoffered. It finished the time. So we should not even touch those food. And if we store that food, we will get pachitiyapati. We cannot store any food. So only the time we can take food is after dawn. Morning time we can receive. We can keep until noon time. Then afternoon we have to relinquish. If we do not relinquish and keep with us, will be pachitiyapati. Then if unoffered food, if we touch, like this. If we just touch, then it's not allowable for me. But for other bhikkhus, still allowable. But if I move, now is unallowable for all bhikkhus. If I just touch, other bhikkhus can, someone can offer them, they can eat. But I cannot eat. If I eat, I will have offense. But if I move this, moving means, moving also explain this base and this base, right? So the base should move. If I shake a little bit, the base move already, right? So when the base is moved, it's considered moving. If the base is not moved, it's like this, is still shaking. This is shaking. This is moving. Then, unallowable for all. So that's why usually we do not touch anything if it is not offered. So only after offering we can touch. Let us share merit. Idam me punyam asavakhaya vahang hotu. Idam me punyam nibbanasa pachayo hotu. Mama punyam bhagam sabba satanam ajemi te sabbe me samam punya bhagam labhantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Bhante can a bhikkhu attain nibbana if he just keep money because he have no kapiya.
Antaraika dhamma utta bhagavata. If someone, sampajana musavati antaraiko dhamma uttu bhagavata. So the Buddha himself have said, if someone break even a minor, this is pachitya, keeping money is higher, nisaggiya pachitya. So this apati. If a bhikkhu keep money by himself without respecting the Buddha's word, so that will block his attainment. That is one kind of antarayika dhamma. It will block because he know the Buddha not allow him to keep money,
right? Knowingly he is breaking. As a bhikkhu, knowingly he is breaking the Sīla. He is taking money, keeping money, using money. And he is shameless. He is not shameful. So because of that mind, is like not paying respect to the Buddha's word as a Buddha's son, as a bhikkhu, not paying respect to the Buddha's training, Buddha's teaching. So because of this, I'm not respecting Buddha's word, it will make us blockage in his practice. But as soon as he relinquish all the money, okay, as soon as he relinquish all his money and he makes his Sīla pure, he can attain. Okay, we should.